Hi everybody, I'm online again. Okay, today is another direct. Okay, I will wait a minute just to see if someone gets online. Hi, hi Dave. Okay, I will call Dave just now. Okay, cool. Okay, we wait for Dave. Hi everybody. Dave,
Hello?
how are you?
Not bad, how are you?
I'm okay. I'm excited to do this thing with you.
Yeah, me too. It's exciting. I've never done. Yeah, it's exciting.
Can you turn a little bit the volume up because I don't hear you so much?
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Is
okay,
that
cool.
better?
Yes, much better. Okay, cool.
Sweet.
So, Dave, let's start as I start with the other guys. Talk about when everything started about tattooing.
With me?
Yeah.
My tattooing career started 11, almost 12 years ago in
Wow.
in South Africa. Just gentle. I had a friend who was a tattoo artist, and I had a music business at the time, and he wanted me to start working with him, and then I picked up some basics from him, and then yeah, I just sort of carried on from there, and I continued in Europe when I moved here in 2006.
Yes, yes, cool. Let's say to everybody that you have your own shop that is Pure Vida Tattoo in Stockport in Manchester.
Yeah,
How many
and
years is now that you have the tattoo shop?
we've had, well, Povita Tattoos, we've had that. This is our 6th year, and at the end of this year, we would have been there 6 years. I see Cy Burns is on. He's just joined us. And Cy was probably the first artist that worked with me in Povita Tattoo in Stockport.
Nice.
Yeah. And I see quite a few of my clients are joining. Lorna, I see Shan is on. So it's quite nice to see,
Yeah,
actually.
it's nice. Chance is high. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, so cool. And okay, how many people? I'm just, I'm making the questions. I know all the answers, but I have to
Yeah.
ask you, because it's like an
Of course.
interview. So,
Yeah.
how many people there are in the shop that are working there? And
At the
how is
moment,
working the shop and piercings and all the stuff?
So at the moment, I'm doing the majority of the piercing. Chloe is on maternity at the moment, so she'll be having her baby in a few weeks. And as far as I know, when she's done there, she'll be returning with us. Oh, Chloe's just on now.
She's
Um,
so cool. I love you, Chloe. Hi.
yeah, I see Dane's in as well. Um, so yeah, at the moment I'm covering the piercing, and I'm at the moment I'm only relying on guest artists for obvious reasons, getting burnt and what have you. And I've decided I'm going to keep it like that. So as it stands, tattooing wise, I am the sort of resident permanent there, and then I've got my resident guests such as yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Um, but recently I've had some lovely friends over. Alex Bocca from Italy. I've had obviously I've had Aiden Chimney over, who is still here right now.
He
Due to the
remains stuck from for the coronavirus.
Yes,
We are going
he's
to
over here.
talk
He's
just
actually
now.
staying with me at the moment because obviously the South African borders were closed and he wasn't able to get home. And and we had Cesar Rios, from Spain. And the thing with Cesar and with Alex, they were both stuck over here for a while when this kicked off because they were both guesting here at the same time,
Yeah.
and they were both lucky eventually to get flights back home. So.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were very
I'm not
lucky.
relying guest artists at the moment, and it also gives me a bit of freedom to do the conventions and,
Of course.
sort of come and go as I please.
Of course, of course. You're excited for the Ankara Tattoo
Of course,
Convention.
I'm excited for every convention, but Ankara is going to be good, bit of a bit of holiday after the holiday.
Yeah.
So definitely Turkey, why not? It's going to be great.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly. You've never been to Turkey, as I,
I've
isn't
never
it?
been to Turkey. No, this will be my first time to Turkey, and this is obviously all conventions have fallen away now. So there's not that many to choose from to look forward
And
to.
even the borders, they don't know if they will open the borders. Just today they said that maybe they will not open the borders until the end of the year. So maybe we are all stuck.
Who knows? Who knows? But you know, as far as I saw, I don't know if you saw that the Taiwan Tattoo Convention. I think that has been moved to October.
In October, yeah.
Yeah, you know. So
Yeah,
I mean,
but I don't know if, for example, I will be able to fly from Italy. I don't know if you will be. They will allow you from UK to fly in October to Taiwan.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, that is obviously nobody knows that.
Yeah.
You know, so we'll have to see and just sort of hope for the best. You know.
Yeah, and let's talk about the coronavirus. Tell me about how the government acts with tattoo artists in this period.
Okay, in the UK, we have been really lucky. In the UK, I think some people are complaining and moaning and whatever you, but compared to
well,
other,
I think most of them are complaining because
Italy,
it was late. They told you late to stay home, but for the rest, the government takes care about everybody.
They have really. I mean, I think the situation has been quite easy over here compared to other countries such as Italy. Like you can still leave your house sort of any time of the day. You can freely move around.
Okay.
You know, not freely move around, but like, I mean, you don't, there's not police on every corner questioning you what you are doing or something like that. So, you know, you're supposed to do an hour exercise. You're supposed to do essential,
Of course.
essential things to the shop, you know. But if you wanted to go out on your bicycle for 2 hours, no one's going to give you shit for it, you know.
Yeah.
So it has been really, and also I think with regards to tattoo artists, if you've been paying your taxes correctly over the last few years, you are being looked after. You know, you
exactly.
get 80% of your wages. Do you know what I mean? And for me as a business owner, we have been looked after in the sense that they promised us some money to help cover the costs, you know, of our shop rent. And Mr. Alex Boca is in the house.
Hi, Boca. Hi, Alex. Yeah, hi, Boca. Ciao, Alex.
So, you know, and they've kept on that promise. You know, it has been delivered. You know, that I can pay my shop rent over the next.
Of course. And you are so lucky because here in Italy, no one would ever. Yeah, we don't have nothing from the government, so we will not be able to pay the rents of the shops. So it will be crazy because when we'll start, we'll have like, amounts of money to pay for this time that we stay home. So that's why in UK, you're lucky, guys.
But this makes the lockdown a little bit easier. If you lock down, if you are like at home, and you're not allowed to leave the house, and you are stressing about your landlord evicting you from your tattoo shop because you can't pay the rent.
Of course, yeah.
I mean, the government has really, I think, taken I'm drinking coffee, you're drinking wine. What is going on here?
Yeah, today I'm drinking wine.
It's
7 o'clock in Italy, so it's aperitivo time.
Oh, aperitivo time. Very good. No, in general, I think it's been really, really gentle over here for us. And I think we are a lot luckier than other countries. Like, even like now, you know, being South African, I'm obviously keeping tabs on what's going on back home.
And you know the situation in South Africa?
In South Africa, everything is on lockdown, but they have stopped the sale of tobacco products. They have stopped to keep people indoors. They have stopped the sale of liquor.
Alcohol, I know.
Which is like, I understand that some people can't handle the liquor, but like, you know, if you're alcoholic, you can't get alcohol. You're going to see, you know, a bad side to it.
Of course.
So I think in general, the UK itself has been pretty good so far. And for me personally, it's been great. I've been spending time with my children.
Of course.
You know, it's a couple of projects on the go. We are busy. Oh man, I've left it in the back now. But I've been building some, you know, tattoo power supplies. Which are available to tattoo artists only, of course. But we are selling them at cost price. So we are basically selling them at what it cost us to make them, because we know nobody's earning money at the moment. You know, so we've just been doing
You're going to put them on where you're going to sell them, so we can say to everybody where you're going to sell, where they can find yours.
So they will be directly through my Instagram, Mongrel Dave, or through Aiden Chimney. also they will probably be available from Savior Tattoo Supplies. You know, so these we've got 10 that are ready to go now. And, you know, if this takes off well, we'll make more, you know.
Why not? Yeah.
We'll possibly be getting back into, you know, tattoo machine building, depending on how long before we have to sort of reopen shop again. But if we have a lot of more time on our hands, we're probably going to start building tattoo machines again. Obviously, we've been doing a lot of drawing, a lot of designing. If you're a tattoo artist and you're not convention ready, you don't have an excuse. This is your time, you know.
Of course.
This is the time I've had the time to design a new banner for you know, upcoming conventions.
Of course.
Got, you know, for my Get What You Get flash, we've got loads of those designs going. I've also forgotten to mention earlier, you know, when it comes to like my staff at the shop, we've got Jojo Passawa, who's you know, she's our shop manager at the moment, and she's been doing such a great job with the shop.
Yes.
And you've met her when you were
of
down.
Of course,
there.
yeah, I've been there. Yes, she was great.
I'm just thinking, like, just while mentioning people, that, you know, she's definitely one not to be forgotten. She sort of runs my shop, and without her, we wouldn't be running as smoothly as we are. And I see young Jody has just joined us. Andrada, do you remember? Actually, I want to bring this up. Do you remember? I think it was about 2 or 3 years ago at the Great British Tattoo Show.
Yeah.
There was a young girl that came walking up to me with a portfolio, and hey, there she is. Hey, Jody. And she was asking.
And was she?
Advice. She was asking for advice on you know, like getting into the industry and stuff. And I followed her since. Holy shit, has she taken off? She's a great piercer,
oh, good
and she's a great artist. She's I think she's just started tattooing in this last year now, where she's actually, you know, she's actually doing some really, really great tattoos. So I just feel I need to give young Jody Tattoo, give her a follow.
Jody Tattoo, yeah.
Give her a follow. She's a great little artist, and I reckon you're going to see great things from her. So, no worries, sweetheart. So yeah, I mean, lockdown life, you know, it is what it is, and just stay
How's
busy,
Ethan living about this situation, you know, being stuck out from, you know, your country, your family? I know that with you, it's kind of family. Let's say to everybody that, you know, with you, when you work with people, you create a friendship base. So I think, you know, if someone stays like out from the house working far, because it's far from South Africa, I think he was lucky to be stuck at you. But now it's kind of, how many days are you now at home?
35 days of 36 days of non-tattooing, which is nothing compared to you guys. I mean, how long have you been at home?
Yeah, well, I've been home in Italy from the 23rd of February, so it's more than 2 months almost.
You know, so I mean, you definitely be a little bit more cabin fever than I am, you know. You know, it's it is what it is in the end of the day, and we just all need to make the best of it. And
of course,
the more we all obey to the rules, and you know, the quicker we're going to get out this on the other side. Now, do you guys have any idea when you might be able to, like, any idea of when you might be able to return back to work?
They are saying, yes, they are saying the 1st of July, even because we were the first ones that we stay at home. So that's why maybe the 1st of July, they will allow us to open the shop. But first they have to pass from the government to see if everything is clearly well done, you know, for the situation of so everything, it has to be with a certain rule. And if they give you the okay, you can open. So, but it will be like they say in Italy, almost a 50%. So it's a lot. They will close because they will not have the space for every tattooist. Because they will be very straight on the spaces. You know, you will need a meter when you enter. You will need a meter around you. You'll need a meter when you tattoo. So this, and in Italy they are very pointy on this. So I think it will be very difficult for everybody, but they are saying now from the 1st of July, so June. So we'll see. 1st of June, so yeah, another month.
Crazy.
Anyway, they are saying we can go out from the house from the 4th now of May, but with you have to have written something that it's like if you have to go to the, I don't know, like to the doctor. You have to go to buy food. You have to read this thing on the paper. If not, if they stop you out from your house, they can give you
give you a fine or you know.
a final. Yeah, but the finals are like from €500 until 5,000. So it's crazy, you know. Like we are still in lockdown. They are not like, is that the second phase they're saying is the second part of, but it doesn't change nothing for us, you know. At least I don't, if I don't call my doctor, you know what, I want to go out from the house, or I'm coming to say hi. That's it. That's and great. You have a date, you know, when you'll go out?
Do you know what? Nobody knows really. Some people
don't say nothing
we're
now.
Talking about 2 or 3 weeks time, they will start opening certain businesses. Now I can imagine they won't just say, hey, everybody, lockdown's finished, woo, and everybody runs out. It'll be a
well, a lot of people are afraid about.
Yeah, I mean, I would be. So I would say like essential services first, you know, obviously, all the, you know, shops and locksmiths and, you know, you sort of more essential shop. I think, well, all the essential shops are open now, but I think maybe small businesses. I think the guys that are feeling it more than anybody right now are the small businesses, and this is why I think it's very important to support your smaller businesses instead of your chains. Your chain guys, they're going to survive. They've got their millions. McDonald's is going to be fine, you know.
Yeah.
Now, I'm making a point now of, if I'm going to have a sandwich somewhere, I'm going to go have a sandwich at a small sandwich shop, you know.
That's the point, yeah.
You know, definitely to
help each other.
You know, like even now, I've even made a little list, you know, like with a lot of guys, like even like supporting your local tattoo artists, you know, if they're selling some small things, buy things from them, you know, like some prints, t-shirts, you know, if you, instead of ordering that H&M shirt, you know, order a nice shirt from your tattoo artist.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, guys like Connor Curran, David O'Neill, Dan Giles, those guys are all making some really great stuff out there. You know, like Prince, and they love doing commission work, you know. Those are just a few examples.
Yeah.
There's plenty out there. You know, even Sideburns, and then, you know, he's always got a couple of drawings knocking about that he's got prints of, you know, that he loves to sell. And, you know, I think it's very important to, you know, the smaller guys, to support them throughout and after the lockdown, you know, because you're not just because we get to go back to work doesn't mean we're going to be in a great position again. I think a lot of guys have got they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Rent arrears, you know, there's going to be, you know, taxes and things to pay and what have you, you know. So I think in general, we are in it for the long haul to try and, you know, recuperate. This is, in my opinion, this is the worst thing that's happened since the Second World War, you know.
Well, yeah.
On the world's economy.
Economy, of course, yeah.
But fuck it, we all got to save it, you know. We've all got to stick together and help each other, I guess. But you know, at the same time, being home for so long, you know, I'm driving my wife batshit crazy. Becca wants to kill me.
No, why?
Yeah, why? Because I'm not never at home this much. That's why. You know,
just because you find something to do instead of staying home. You know, if you have the opportunity to do it, why not?
Definitely. You know, I've been, and you know what, I'll be in the shop a little bit next week, actually, because next week I'll be redoing the walls and the floors and
nice. Yeah, you told me about.
So when you guys walk into Porvita Tattoo again, it's going to be a different shop. You know, we're going to rearrange. We're going to get out with the old a little bit and in with the new. You know, get rid of the old vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a new start for everybody. It's nice to, you know, enter and find a new fresh start for everybody after this situation.
Yeah, so you know, once again, it's my favorite saying. I always just say it is what it is. And you know what? I'm actually going to quickly grab one of those power supplies. You know, I'll just
show us. Yeah,
why
I want
not?
to talk to you about the conventions, because I want to ask you which one is your like kind of favorite one that like are you looking forward to do it.
Definitely, I'll answer that to you in a second.
Wow, it's so quiet at home.
Why is it so quiet?
Because
I told everybody to keep quiet. That's why I said I'm about to go on my phone. I don't want to hear a thing. Even the dog's quiet.
Exactly.
If there's any tattoo artists in there, so these are the little power supplies that we've
been building. It's so small.
So,
So nice.
don't know if you can see. Don't know if you can see. There we go. These are some of the nice little power supplies we've been working on.
Yeah. You have
These
to
power
give him a
supplies
name.
also
You have to
run
give
your.
it a name.
It's really small. Yeah. Give it a name. I'll
Yeah.
work on it.
Of course. You have
But
to
mainly,
make
this
it.
is also. I'll be honest. I've got to give credit where it's due. This is Aiden Chimney's brainchild. He has done everything on this. You know, I've just been standing next to him and learning a
Yeah.
lot. So I mean,
Good.
I can't take too much credit for this. They're fucking Jody. They're amazing. These little things. This one is open actually, so I shouldn't actually open it. I shouldn't show you the
Why
inside.
not?
It's a secret recipe of what makes it such an amazing machine. So yeah, they're tiny. These are great for conventions.
Wow, it's so
And we're
exactly to
selling them really
carry
cheap.
on.
We're selling them at what it's cost us to make them. So
How
this is
much
just,
you can say it? Yeah, you can say it.
eh?
How
So
much?
we're going to be selling these. We're going to be selling these at €50.
Oh, perfect.
Boom.
Wow, it's so
Power
good.
supplies included. You know, they have a power unit that comes with them. Um,
Nice.
So yeah, so if anybody wants to get hold of any of these, €50. You can inbox me. You can inbox Aiden Chimney. You can you'll probably find them with Savior Tattoo Supplies. So yeah, let's talk some conventions.
Yeah. When do you start to make conventions? I think we start almost together in
My
Spain.
very first convention was with you in
Mhm.
God, I can't remember which year it was. It was the Manchester. It was the last ever Manchester convention.
Oh, yeah.
I can't at the GMX.
Like 3 years ago,
3 or
years
4
ago.
years ago. 3 or 4
4
years ago.
years ago, maybe.
I think it was 4 years ago. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I think I've done most of my conventions with you, to be honest. Like, I think I've only
Well,
done one.
last year I've made most with the team, and you've made some of in UK. You've made some conventions that I didn't, because it's like 2 years that I'm
Yeah.
not making conventions in UK. You told me about a new nice, not new, but a new convention for you that you've been on a boat. It was on a boat or on a, which one was on? Not on the.
Which one? The convention that was on the boat. You could help me now.
Not on the boat, like a small one. Which one was the last ones you've made? Blackpool and
Oh, Belfast. Belfast. Hi, Jenna. Belfast.
hi
Jenna, guys,
Jenna.
Jenna is the
Jenna
lady
from
who went
Taiwan.
to
She's the manager for the shop
in,
Pingtong in the Funtiantan too.
in Taiwan. Yeah. So that was in Belfast. That is actually on the Titanic itself.
That's why. Yeah, talk about this one.
Yes. So the Belfast Convention, as far as I know, I'm hoping it's still going on.
When it should be.
I'm not 100% sure. I'm not gonna lie. I want to
Okay,
say.
no worry.
I want to say. I think it's July. Shit. I really can't remember.
Yeah, no.
And
Hakan,
yeah,
hi Hakan.
that's an amazing. Some great artists there too. You know, Tamar Thorne, Dean Gunter, all the South African guys. David O'Neill. There's I'm trying to remember who else was there now, but like, you know, quite a few really top draw artists doing amazing work. And it's one of the better conventions. Yeah, it's one of the better conventions I've been to. Definitely very well organized. The after party was magnificent. Magnificent.
Next time I'm one of yours, guys.
No, you've got to come for sure. So, but like convention wise, for this year, obviously everybody's been put on ice. You know, there's no single convention that has been sort of like definitely 100% confirmed, obviously until further notice. So, you know, for me, what I'm looking forward to this year is obviously Ankara.
Ankara,
you know,
yeah.
You've got to have a convention in a nice, beautiful setting like Turkey. Come on.
Yeah.
So then obviously from the one beach to the other, it's going to be, for me, it's always Blackpool. Blackpool is, you know, when you think Blackpool, you're like, oh, whatever, but like it is the most amazing, well put convention. it's like the holiday for tattooers for me, basically.
And it's a
you
nice
know.
one because they give it they give the boots to like the tattooists that they tattoo for from a long time, and they have like a
Absolutely.
background. Yeah.
You've got everything there. You've got a bunch of old schoolers there.
Yeah.
You've got really some really good flavor, and you know the entertainment is really good out on there. You know, it's the one convention that my kids always remember. You know, my kids always.
That's why it's
Blackpool,
nice.
they lose
It's
their
one of
fucking
those.
mind.
It's one of those that you can grab all the family and go with because they have
We do it every
everything.
year. We do it every year, you know. So absolutely. So then, obviously, after Blackpool, you know, I'm hoping as well for the Great British Tattoo Show in London this year. I'm not 100% sure what's happening with that right now, but you know, that's also on the cards for me. And then obviously Taiwan in October.
Taiwan, yeah. Oof.
Taiwan
I'm
is.
so sorry that it's supposed to be here now in March and we were home instead of being
we're supposed
Taiwan.
to just getting back from Taiwan.
Yeah.
So, and then obviously Belfast. You know, those are the ones that I've got my eye on for this year, and that I really hope we can still make. You know, and obviously I've had a lot of time to prepare a lot of things for these conventions. You know, and you know, some prints and. You know, obviously, like my new banner design, everything. So I'm ready for it now, and I just
nice.
I
Of course, we had a lot of
now,
time,
you know, and just see all my friends and talk about this crazy shit that's been going on. You know, so
yeah, Hakan, he's
conventions
coming.
and
Hakan says, "Welcome, bro." Yeah, he's coming to Turkey.
sorry, you just froze there. Just say that again, Andrada.
Yeah, I was saying that because Hakan was like, "Welcome, bro." To the, I suppose he's talking about the Ankara Tattoo Convention. I'm saying to Hakan that you are going to come. We just have to know the dates and organize, but yeah, you're going to come.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, Shane. Yeah, thank you so much, Hakan. And I think the last time I saw Hakan was...
You freezed again.
Is there anything else?
Hey. Okay, now I hear you. No, because you know what, the weather in Italy is so bad. It's like raining so bad. So I think I don't know if it's my internet or yours, but it doesn't work so much. You are a little bit blurry.
It's probably yours.
It's probably mine. Yeah. So
yeah.
I wanted to ask you, because we've asked to everybody. Tell us about a funny situation with a client or a tattooist that happened in the shop, and a scary one.
You're an ass.
Wow. Everybody's I asked to everybody. I want to know it even from you.
Well, something funny. Something that I'll just say one thing that's funny. Every single day, people walk into my shop thinking it's a bloody barber shop. Every day, because we have the barbers next door.
Just because you have the barber near to yours.
Yeah, because if someone goes out for a joint or whatever, I guess they forget where the barber shop is, and they walk into, you know, and they end up walking into my shop.
Every day. It's so cool.
Every day.
Every bloody day.
I've even had somebody walking into the back of the shop looking where they can sit down. You know, and
you should start to cut some hair.
No. That's all I do. I just give everybody a buzz cut. And then something scary that's happened. Well, obviously, just the day that people took a car and drove into the chicken shop across the road. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that.
Oh man, yeah. Tell it to everybody, because these 17 people that are watching us now, they don't know. So tell the story because it's so funny.
Okay, so we've got a chicken shop called Chunky Chicken across the road from the tattoo shop. And one day, somebody didn't like the chicken they got. So they took the fucking van and they drove it straight into the chicken shop. But I mean, they drove it inside.
There's a video of there
It's
is
actually
a
a video on YouTube.
video of
Chunky chicken, go for it.
exactly.
But oh, it's not. That's not. I shouldn't even be saying that. These guys are my neighbors.
Oh no,
They're
no,
gonna
no!
kill
It
me.
was
I'm only
funny
joking.
and it was cool. You know, this is I think the real life is this. In Stockport, it happens. The real lives, you know, the real life.
Absolutely.
So
This is one thing that I've got to say, and I'm not going to make any excuses for this, for anything. Stockport, the area that we're in, it feels
yeah, I
like,
love it.
to me, it feels like home.
It's family, exactly. Yeah,
And
family.
if you've been in my shop and you're going to look through the window and call, you know, and not like what you see, fuck off. Excuse my language for it. But it is the real deal. That is where life happens. It is. I love that place. I wouldn't be anywhere else in
Lorna,
the world right now.
chunky chicken is the best. I miss it so much. Oh, the first time I'll be there, I will eat a lot of.
Everybody loves a good chunky chicken.
Yeah, I love it.
No, for sure. It was. It's definitely. I'm very happy about where I am with my business. You know, with the shop, the location. I wouldn't be anywhere else. A lot of people are asking, "Oh, sell your business." Would I fuck? Never. I would never sell my business. I mean, I love Por Vida Tattoo. That is where it's got to be.
And I think it's cool even for the people to have Por Vida Tattoo. A lot of your clients, not even clients, just neighbors, just enter. They say hi. They have a chat. It's such a good. There's such a good vibration here to that shop. It's so cool.
Absolutely, and just by seeing, I can just, you know, I can see like how many of my clients are on here right now. I can see Chris, Lorna, Mark's probably sat right next to Lorna. You know, I can just Chantal. Not even mum. There we go. That's Jody. That's Jody's mum actually. Look, you know, just
Maria,
Charlotte Gaskell. You know, these are all my clients. These are all, you know, and they've all become like friends. You know, and
of course.
I think that's the difference. Like outside of a sort of a very professional tattoo capacity, that you know these people, you know, it feels like home to me. You know, actually, Castle
I
Street.
feel at home when I'm in your shop working in Stockport. Like I feel like home. Now it's 3 years that I'm working with you. And hi Jojo, hello. And
Hey, Jojo.
yeah, I think we are so lucky to be in Stockport, and I really love the vibes that the people give it to us. So it's so cool. Yeah, I love it. Someone asked something. Wouldn't go anywhere else? I think Livy say
Bless
that she will bless her.
Oh, bless her. That's Andrada and I always bless the bless.
We're blessing everybody.
Child.
Yeah, we bless everybody.
We bless everybody. That's our thing. Bless you, my child. It's our little foreigner joke, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Well, why not? It's nice. And talk about about your tattoos, like about your hand tattoos. Just because one of the hands is mine.
Okay, so this was done by Andrada. Yeah, I love my hand tattoos.
A lot of years ago, like 3 years ago.
Yes, I think it's almost.
I've made Jojo's hand. I'm so curious to see how did it heal?
Actually, I saw Jojo yesterday. Through the window, I gave her some jewelry, you know, and
nice.
I had for her lip, and I saw the hands healed black, beautiful black.
It's nice. Okay, yeah. Jojo, it's nice. It's a nice hand. Yeah, we're very well. Good. Nice. I'm happy to.
Yeah, and I mean, this one was done by you. My fingers were done by Aiden Dillil, Aiden Chimney.
Yeah.
My left hand was done by Luke Richards, who's up here in Wakefield. He's at I think Blue Cardinal Tattoo.
Okay, cool. He's good. I love that hand.
He's very good. Yeah. I actually bumped into.
Thank you, Jojo. Yes, I need a picture. Thanks. And yeah, you have the portrait.
The portrait on my left. Breaking Bad one. Yeah, I've got that was done by Andy Seb.
That one is good, yeah.
Very good, yeah. And obviously, I've got my Judge Judy portrait.
Oh, the Judge Judy portrait is one of the best.
which was
But I
done
have
by,
your face tattooed. I should show your face. I will
oh
show
my
it
God,
next time.
Andrada actually has my face tattooed on her leg.
Yeah, guys, I tattooed his face on my leg, so awesome.
I actually found a picture. I actually found a picture the other day of you getting tattooed by me and Master Georgie at the same
Oh,
time. And we tattooed you at the same time. And we were in Taiwan. That was just over a year
yeah,
ago.
yeah,
You crazy girl.
yeah.
And then obviously my Judge Judy, that was done by Shoma. Shoma is also one of our.
Shoma, oh yeah, we miss Shoma. We love Shoma so much. Where is he now?
Shoma is right now. He's in Hungary, in a town called Tatabanya, and I think he's got his own private studio there. I think he's doing very well. I haven't spoken to him. In a few months, but as far as I
He
know and
wasn't
from what
going
I
to
see on
plan. He
social
wasn't
media, he's
planning to
doing
come
very,
to
very
your
well.
shop to work. You
Say
didn't
that.
have an appointment with, like, a guest spot with him.
Yes. Okay. So Shoma guested with us for quite a few times, but I think now that he's got his own sort of business, guesting isn't as much.
It's not easy to travel.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
It's quite hard. Like even for me, it's hard sometimes to leave the shop when there's not that much support. Or I've not got that many guest artists with me.
Of course.
So it does get a little bit harder. But this is my year, of doing more guest spots. Obviously, I've got my list of conventions that I'm doing. But also this is definitely my year for more guest spots. Just to go and learn from some other artists. Every day
Exactly. Yeah, because we always learn something. Yeah, we always have something to learn from each other.
No, definitely.
I want to go to New Zealand. I talked with a very nice tattoo artist, and the other interview with Mario. He is from New Zealand, and it has to be so cool. We should go to have a guest spot there.
I'm gonna drag my ass down to New Zealand. Let's do it.
Oh yeah. And what about South Africa? You have plans to go to South Africa, or for now it's?
For now, I will definitely be going this year. I will definitely. When I work in South Africa, it will probably be with my friend Tamar Thorne.
She's the best. We love Tamara. There's a cool convention in South Africa, isn't it? In Cape Town.
Yes, in Cape Town. That is hosted. It is hosted by the guys from Cape Electric.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'll be honest with you. I think that this convention is invite only.
Okay. So it's one of the like Venus stuff.
We can hijack it, like we always do. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Mention. But yeah, as far as I know, that one is. But there are a few other ones as well. I think there's the Soweto tattoo convention, also in the north of South Africa.
Okay.
So I will be definitely later on towards the back end of this year. I'll definitely be making an appearance in South Africa to go, and also I've got a lot of work to finish there. I've projects that I've started, and I haven't been home over about 18 months now since I've been to South Africa. So I do need to get back because I've got,
of course,
some
people
work
that are
to
waiting
finish,
for you.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but as soon as the travel is up, we'll be down there. So
Yeah.
is there anything else you would like to interrogate me with?
I don't want to interrogate you about nothing. No,
I'm just kidding.
20 people that are watching us, if they have some questions. If not, I think we're good. We just hope to, to just pass through about the situation. And yeah, everybody, I hope it's safe.
Now's a good time. Don't be messaging me, asking me when the shop is opening. Ask it now. It's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. All the clients, like everybody's having.
So yeah, let's have a look through. Yeah.
Well, people are excited. People are home. They have a lot of time to think about. So they're like, okay, I'm going to get tattooed this and that because the situation. So it's nice, but of course we don't know nothing, so we can't say nothing to the people because we don't know nothing.
Yeah, no,
Lord,
definitely. Oh, for more back pain. That's quite a big back piece that we're doing on Chantal.
What you're doing on her?
Full back piece, full Japanese back piece with a
Whoa,
crane on it. So it's
nice.
quite a lot of work, but it's one of those
Libby
passion
knows already
projects, you
4
know.
or 5 tattoos.
Sideburns. Do you think every tattoo, every studio should have a cryburn? You motherfucker, Si. Okay, so I've got to elaborate about this now. Thanks, Si, buddy, old pal. So our clinical waste bin in Porvida Tattoo. I once had to. I'm not going to name any names.
Don't do names,
I'm,
yeah, don't.
Yeah, we used to have an artist, and he came in there and he started, you know, it didn't work out so well. So unfortunately, when things don't work out, you know, you have to move along, kind of thing. So when I took him out the back of the shop and I took him for a chat, and you know, it's time. You know what, buddy? It's time to move on. You know, this isn't the shop for you or whatever. This dude threw himself over the bin and he started crying. And then I was, oh shit. You know, I punch up one. I don't know if I can deal with the dude crying. So I was like, shit, what do I do? And then I was just like, oh, don't worry, mate. Don't worry. We'll give it another go. Just go inside. We'll just carry on. And then at lunchtime he quit anyway. So it was pretty cool. He just like, oh fuck this, I'm going.
Of
So
course.
ever since then it's been called the Crybin. And the Crybin is still there, Si.
The crabbit is still there. I didn't use it the last time I came, but sometimes I cry too, so maybe next time I will.
Sometimes we all cry, but you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah, you know, girls, period, all that shit going on.
Oh dear.
Everybody that works with me knows, so yeah.
Yeah, so if you work in my shop and you're gonna get sacked, you're gonna get thrown over the Crybin.
Exactly, inside there.
But
So let's talk.
speaking of Crybin, Sideburns Tattoo, guys, give him a follow. He was one of the first artists that worked with me in Porvida Tattoo, and absolute amazing artist. I imagine Side's gonna be at Blackpool coming again. Hey, Side?
Nice. I will be at Blackpool this year, so I hope so.
Yeah. Oh, Alexa. Hey, Alexa. Yeah, she's a poor Alexa. She's cried once.
Oh, the ribs. I cried too when I get tattooed on the ribs, so it's completely normal.
But listen, she had a massive piece, and she hung in there.
Oh.
And towards the end, you know, she just, yeah. That's why I've not had my ribs done yet.
Mm. Yeah,
So,
I know. When you're going to have the head from me, of course,
have my head
so
tat-
Pookie can kick your ass out from the house.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna have to like convince me to get my neck done first before I get my
Yeah,
head.
first the neck. Yeah, of course, like me, I will do.
10 years, I want to have all of my tattoos done because believe it or not, I'm 38 now. So
Ooh.
38, can you believe it? Time flies when you're fun, eh? This was just the other day I was 25.
Yeah, man.
Right. But you know, it's been good. You know, the tattoo industry has treated me really well. You know, I've got a beautiful wife, two
The
lovely
beautiful
kids.
girls.
Fucking naughty. And you know, just life is in general is pretty good, and you know, if you look after the industry, you look after the tattoo game, it's going to look after you, you know.
Yeah, and we are lucky. People they continue to come. They want our works, and we didn't say to everybody. Of course, most of the people are people that they know us, but for the people that they don't know, Dave makes a very nice traditional black work and dot work. So cool. And yeah, old men, girls. Now they start with old men. Oh, he's not so old, girls. Of course, I prefer younger guys, but
Just for everybody to know, Maria Ings, that's my little sister. That's my baby sister.
oh,
All the way down in South Africa.
hi,
Hopefully, be
Maria.
visiting.
She's
So,
planning to
yeah.
come to UK.
She's young. My sister's only 17. She's still in high school. She's doing her last year now.
Yeah. She has
Hopefully,
time.
she better come and visit me.
Of course.
She better. So, Yeah. Anything else, madam?
No, nothing. It was cool. It was cool. I think we are okay. We said everything. Yeah, the direct it will go on the YouTube channels of Ankara Tattoo Fest, Magazine King, and another one that I don't remember now.
Okay.
But but yeah, and it was nice to talk with you, Dave. You enjoyed me for.
That sounded great. Uh, yeah, this has been really, it's been really lovely.
I'm looking forward to try that power supply. Like I'm looking forward to try it. Did you already tried it with rotary or just with coils?
Okay, so these work on all machines, all from
Okay,
coil,
cool. So it
even
goes the softer from the hardest.
exactly, even with your 10-watt rotaries. So these rotaries that start from 9 volts upward, like your swash drive faders, your swash drive brushes, your killer bee machines. This power supply will work with all of that. It's got the higher ampage. So you'll find like on some of your power supplies, these don't work, especially on the dial ones, because it needs quite a high ampage to start it.
Exactly, yeah.
This power supply will run absolutely any machine.
Marvelous. Oh, I'm looking forward to. You have to find a name for it.
We'll work on it.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll talk. You say, yeah. Bye to everybody.
Thanks, guys. Listen, thanks for everybody that's come on today, especially all my clients, all my friends, all friends from Turkey. We'll be seeing you guys as soon as they give us our dates. We'll be seeing you in Ankara, and I'm looking forward to having a great time with you guys, a couple of beers and some awesome tattoos.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, and we talk. Emily's missing you. I suppose
Thanks,
everybody's
guys.
missing you.
Have a good one.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye
Bye.
now.
Bye. No, I took him off. No. Okay, guys. Chan, it was a pleasure. Kappen, it was a pleasure. Well, Dave just said the Stu that he doesn't know, as we in Italy, in UK, we don't know when we will open, when they will allow us to open. Of course, we want to open today, but we can't. They will have the government, they have to allow us to open the shops again. Funtian Tattoo, guys, go and follow. Funtian Tattoo is one of the shops that I love in Pingtong in Taiwan that we work. Bye, Nati. Bye to everybody. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time. And thank you again to Dave. Go and follow him. You'll find everything on the Ankara Tattoo Fest. And thank you again. Have a nice day. Bye-bye, guys.